これがパラディ島の悪魔。
Attack on Titan, or in Japanese, Shingeki no Kyojin, is perhaps one of the greatest TV shows ever made. It is undoubtedly one of the most popular anime of all time, and will likely go down in history as an all-time classic. From the beginning of the first season in 2013, the Japanese animated series, based on a manga, has been stunning its fans with revelations about the citizens of Paradise Island, the giant and horrifying creatures called Titans, and the tragic characters that fans have been following now for 8 years over 4 seasons. There was a 4-year-long break between seasons 1 and 2. Pretty much every season has been a thrill ride of epic proportions, and some of the truths revealed within have been totally unexpected. In this video, we are going to take a look at 10 of the best moments in the final season of the most loved anime. Be careful, there's a lot of spoilers ahead, so sit back and enjoy, and be sure to click all push notifications before we proceed. Number 10. The Raid on Liberio. Although Eren is acting alone when he infiltrates Liberio, the scouts conduct a raid on the intermit zone in order to retrieve him. Seeing them in action after the 4-year time skip is truly something, especially given the new equipment and weapons they're sporting. Watching them go head-to-head with Marley's Titan shifters underscores how far they've come since the anime's first season, back when the majority of the main characters could hardly hold their own against the huge creatures. This battle also highlights how much of their humanity the scouts have sacrificed over the course of this series. Season 4 flips the script on them, pushing viewers to empathize with the Eldians living in Marley as much as the characters they already know and love. Watching Armin destroy Liberio's port, or seeing the scouts kill innocent people in the crossfire, is as heartbreaking as it is suspenseful. The raid on Liberio hits all the right emotional beats, in addition to delivering on the action. 9. Marley versus the Mideast Alliance and his ruthless ways. The first episode of Attack on Titan's 4th season kicks off with a battle between Marley and the Mideast Alliance. And although fans won't care much about the conflict between the two groups, and it has little to do with the central plot of the story, it does make for a show-stopping start to the final season. Not only does this opening battle finally give fans a taste of what this anime would be like with more advanced technology and weaponry, but it reveals Marley's ruthless methods of handling its enemies. Zeke quite literally making it rain titans upon the Mideast Alliance is probably the highlight of the fight. But Reiner and Gabi have some equally impressive moments in the spotlight. 8. Eren against the Warhammer Titan surprised everyone with a new Titan shifter.
Eren Yeagerか。
最後に言い残すことはありますか?
The early episodes of Attack on Titan Season 4 see Eren Yeager launching an assault on Liberio, the intermit zone where his father grew up. He does so while nations around the world are visiting Marley for a festival, interrupting the speech of Willie Tiber, a member of the family who holds the Warhammer Titan. As one might expect, Eren's sudden appearance results in the Warhammer Titan transforming to stop him. Given that fans hadn't seen this Titan shifter before this moment, it's an exciting development. And Eren puts up a decent fight against this powerful foe, even if Mikasa had to step in to save him in the end. 7. Nicos' confrontation with Gabi. Nicos' confrontation with Gabi during Children of the Forest is mostly a verbal fight, but it drives home the message Attack on Titan has been pushing throughout its 4th season. If nothing else, Gabi and Nicola's screaming match highlights that the people on each side of this war aren't all that different from one another. Both lament the people they've lost, and it's emotional. but also proves there's a commonality to be found between the Eldians fighting for Paradise Island and those fighting for Marley. Of course, Nicolo does physically assault and threaten Gabi during this scene, making it as suspenseful as it is emotional. Fortunately, both parties come out relatively unscathed. Number 6. Gabi shot Sasha and proved how high the stakes were. In the aftermath of the Survey Corps radio on Liberio, Gabi boards their airship hellbent on revenge, and finds it in killing Sasha Braz, one of the few remaining members of the 104th Cadet Corps. It's a continuation of the Scouts' fight with Liberio, and a fairly one-sided one at that. Though, many of the newer soldiers immediately resort to violence against Gabi and Falco. Even if qualifying this as a fight is a stretch, there's no denying this moment has a huge impact on the season, and the conflict between Paradise Island and Marley moving forward. Not only does it emphasize how high the stakes are, but it eventually leads to Gabi's own battle with her beliefs. And that's one of the most interesting pieces of Season 4 so far. 5. The Yagaris betrayal. While Paradise Island and Marley wage war on one another, there's another huge problem to contend with during Attack on Titan Season 4. The tensions within the walls and within the various factions of the military itself. Starting with the betrayal of the anti-Marleyan volunteers and coming to a head with the murder of Delius Zachary. The conflict within Paradise Island's own force runs deep. It makes for a suspenseful political layer this season, especially once the Yagaris reveal themselves. Watching the Yagaris successfully outmaneuver Commander Hanji and Commander Pixies makes for a surprising development, especially given Eren's involvement in the group's plans. Although this fight has been slower and more drawn out than the anime's physical battles, it sparked deeper questions and conversations, proving Attack on Titan isn't afraid to go there. 4. Eren and Armin threw punches. There's been a huge disconnect between Eren and his friends since Season 4 started. But things take a disheartening turn during Savagery, when Eren reaches out to Armin and Mikasa only to offer them harsh words that will no doubt prove a turning point in the trio's relationship. Mikasa is too heartbroken and stunned at Eren's behavior to defend herself, but Armin reacts enough for the both of them. It's a little satisfying watching Armin throw the first punch, especially with how Eren has been treating his friends during recent episodes. Unfortunately, Armin's really no match for Eren, who returns the violence in kind. There may be more to Eren's behavior than he's letting on, but that doesn't make it any easier to watch him hurt his childhood friend. It's an intense and emotional moment all around. 3. Again, Levi fought the Beast Titan. It's no secret that Levi and Eren's half-brother have it out for one another. So the two were bound to clash again before Attack on Titan came to a close. The last time they fought, Levi made quick work of Zeke's Beast Titan. Of course, he was pretty angry over losing Commander Erwin and his comrades. And it's possible Levi is even more enraged during his second fight with Zeke, which sees him pursuing the man after his men are turned into Titans. During the penultimate episode of Season 4, Part 1, Levi once again brings the Beast Titan down with relative ease. With hatred radiating off both characters, however, it's certainly one of Season 4's most intense action moments. 2. Levi killed his men. Levi killing Titans is nothing new. But it's clear the revelation that these monsters were once humans left him shaken. And watching Zeke turn his own men into Titans takes his discomfort to another level. During Savagery, Levi is forced to choose between his own survival and fulfilling Erwin's final command and leaving his men unharmed. He quickly decides on the former, but it's clear the decision is a difficult one for him to make, marking one of the first times fans see Levi uncomfortable with killing Titans. And even if the action itself happens off-screen, it's one of his best scenes to date. And number 1, the war. The battle is not yet over.
示せ敵はどこにいる
Just when it seems no one can stop Eren and his band of followers, Piek arrives and throws everything into chaos, leaving viewers on quite the cliffhanger heading into the second half of Season 4, which doesn't arrive until 2022. Despite Piek's insistence that she's seeking an ally, it's clear she's deceiving Eren, especially when Galliard and forces from Marley arrive. Galliard's brief encounter with Eren is exciting, but it does leave fans wanting more. It is an unfinished battle after all. Attack on Titan may follow Season 4 Part 1 with another set of episodes. A Part 2, if you will. Or they could always release a movie. What is clear is that Attack on Titan isn't done throwing surprises at viewers. So expect more twists that'll leave you rethinking your reality. All in all, Attack on Titan is one heck of a show. It's lived up to its expectations and has continued to give us more than what we'd originally asked for. So, which moment of the final season left you in awe? Let us know in the comments section below. Remember to click like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you want more videos like this. Don't forget to share this video and keep your friends shocked. Until our next video then, thank you for watching. Bye!